But Liu Kang, do you know what I mean? Learning from the best. Here we go.
The mind games, the layers
You have
that these kids
Onaga's
talk about.
fire.
I'm not related to the Dragon King.
Mortals are always so self-assured.
Round one.
Here we go then. Dizzy TT versus Dragon. UK versus the US.
Accept defeat.
First hit, first blood, going to Dragon, trying to get a Hell's Wrath up in the air. That high projectile of Liu Kang does a good job of hitting, you know, her lower torso on that. No breakaway. There's almost no reason to break away against Central most of the time. You're only going to hit at max for what just happened. About 230. Crushing blow, complete different story.
Yes. Harassment with the boulder, finally pulling the trigger on that flying. Risky stuff from Dizzy TT early. Gets the jump in continuation, 1-2.
Dragon ready for taking his turn after the stagger.
Oh, Dizzy is being very patient. I like it. The challenge from Dragon. 1-1 into the geyser. About 20% left from Dizzy TT. Oh,
20
no.
on the board. No offensive meter for Dragon, though.
8%. Flying kick. Wait, this is Liu Kang. 1-4-4 into a fatal blow.
Exactly.
Jump in.
Anything, almost anything right
Oh,
now. He
no.
put it all on a throw, but the jump kick left him so far away, it didn't even become a threat.
That was...
Realm obeys.
Oh no, that was such a bad situation. He finds himself in the corner now.
I'm talking about jump kicks, or sorry, Liu Kang's jump kick is that it's very horizontal. And so sometimes it will give you that massive pushback depending on when it is.
Getting shimmied with the forward two. This is an issue. Talked about how, or I talked about how patient he is. Does he start to crack here?
For breakfast here, another throw attempt. And we're ready for the tech is Dragon. You can always tell who's more prepared for tech throws, but who swings the fastest after that.
Oh, wow, the finest. Well, reset.
Oh, no, trying to disrespect, and you are going nowhere. Dragon, full control of game number one.
I mean, what is there to say about that game? That was just Dragon doing Dragon stuff. Super clean, fundamentally strong.
This is a rare spot for him to be in, and I wonder if we unleashed, instead of level 40 Dragon, if we unleashed level 60 Dragon or something in this loser's bracket.
It would be bad news for Dizzy, but it is very possible getting sent to losers that early in the tournament.
Dizzy here also, though, making a jump in the points no matter what happens here, no matter what transpires before our eyes, is currently, well, actually, after Rewind's victory, he's going to make a jump over Dizzy for sure. But coming in this, they were tied at 410, so Dizzy's still here at 410 and at 9th place, which is a jump from 10th that he wasn't coming into this. So making the jump over Samij, and with a victory, I believe, would jump over Deoxys, potentially Scar.
A lot is on the line here.
And because of all that aren't here, this is what this event was for a lot of these guys, was to make the jump over those that didn't get the travel.
Yes.
That being said, there's a North America event next week, and they'll be able to catch up.
And a lot of people will not make that either. Escape failed from Dragon, so the crushing blow is loaded. Or Dizzy TT. Does he get the grab? 1-1. Trip guard, the restand, the pinata.
Ooh, not ready for the amplified wall there. Dizzy. How many times? How many times is pressure? Do you have to guess when is it going to be your turn? And no breakaway means that Mama Cetron's going to put out some damage, even vigorously there at 356.
Pinata. 2-1-1-2. Flying kick, not gonna work finally. Third time is not a charm. Dizzy TT needs to change things up here because Dragon's just having his way with Dizzy TT here.
How much time do you think Dragon put in last night against Liu Kang after that loss, like alone, right?
Wouldn't surprise me if it would be hours. Hours, even though fun stuff was happening around the hotel. This guy came here to take over.
You're right. Maybe he's just playing out of his mind right now.
Clean for 2. Vinyata.
Look at this control. That's what I love to talk about when it comes to Dragon and playing this character. Is just control on offense, right? Full screen and up close, no matter where you are mid-screen, it feels like he's in constant control of the pace of the match, the health lead, everything. There's the late breakaway. Was doing that rewind, but you know what? In this situation, that's it's the bar, but gonna get it from you right away. Dragon, you're gonna take game number 2 with that down 2. And up 2-0. This is, again, loser's side, so Dragon has to make a pretty monumental run if he wants to run back and try to win Celtic Throwdown here.
We need another upset if Dizzy TT wants to stay alive here. Opts to go with his main. It's It's gonna be Sonya.
This is who he used in their only previous meeting on the pro competition, and it was a third game. But Sonya has been changed slightly.
Yes.
Only a little less damage. You know, lost one launcher, but the zoning is still there. The mix-up is still there. Sonya's still there.
I don't think he also zoned though. I don't think he also zoned though. Not against Dragon Cetrion. I don't think it's in his favor. He's trying to press the attack. We see that.
Other Cetrions it might be, but you know, we're talking Dragon.
We're talking Dragon.
Again,
he's
control.
a different beast.
Whether he's here, whether he's in your face.
Oh,
my
does he get the
goodness!
continuation? No.
Doesn't. That's so tight.
I've never seen it in tournament.
I haven't seen it in tournament either.
It is that tight.
I've only seen it in casuals.
Yeah, I seen it once on Twitter, I think.
Once on Twitter. Like, when they found it was the only time it ever happened.
All right.
But it is there.
It is. Match point Dragon. EX low, 23%. Wake up roll coming through from Dragon. DZTT needs to climb a high mountain to make something happen here in the set still.
Oh, it looks like he moved into the active frames that down four. That thing was just lingering. And another trip guard. He's been all over these jumping attempts by Dizzy.
He's 1-1s, man. The 1-1s from Dragon. He's so clean with this button.
The approach now is just another stagger. Another day for Dragon here on match point. We have the corner. He has not let Dizzy out, I think, one time so far. Back throw as well. The harder to tech one in that situation.
So smart, so smart. The chainsaw is in the background.
Disgraceful.
4% left, 1% left for Dizzy. Not gonna matter. Jump in is getting stuffed by a clean standing one.
The exact matchup that we're about to see right now. Geras, I think he was nerfed on paper, but I would definitely say that he was changed. They toned down some of the cheap, but it's not stuff that he can't use anymore, right? He just has to use it in different ways. Geras is definitely, by all intents and purposes, a fantastic character still. And as is Cetrion, so I think this will definitely still be quite a match to watch. Question is Tekken Master going to get his revenge, or is Dragon going to move on? Going into the top 8 on the loser side is already quite an upset for Dragon in the first place. He is seen to be a top 2 player next to Sonic Fox right now, but obviously Tekken Master's trying to take him over a little bit, and escape failed. Dragon trying to go for the tech mid-screen. It's kind of impossible to gauge what version of the grab it's going to be. Oh. Then immediate up into Dragon spending it early as well. Even though the breakaway came through, that's pretty much single-handedly tied the match, which is what Dragon needs, right? And then to get, again, another hit immediately, Tekken Master now, no defensive bar. This is a strong lead to have in this particular matchup. But now, another grab. You know that Tekken Master's going to keep the grab game really strong, because the amount of mix that Geras has in general, and now the ability to confirm 4-2-1 much more easier than he could before. Uncharacteristic of a non-confirm on that jump kick from Dragon and Tekken Master. We saw this a lot when they last played at EVO. Tekken Master's knowledge when to flawless block has been absolutely incredible. Thank you. Is he going to kill here? Oh, hang on, potentially. Oh, he dropped it. Not if he dropped the combo. But every time Dragon has had escape failed, it's just all 3 times he's been hit, he's tried so hard to break. But again, mid-screen, you just don't have the information. No! He miscalculates! He miscalculates, the fatal blow should kill him. What a mistake to make in round 1. That was a mixture of an unfortunate error on Tekken Master's end, just not doing the maths enough at the last minute to just calculate whether last breath is going to save Dragon or not. And a combination of Dragon knowing he had nothing to worry about and ready to punish instantly.
Round 2. Fight.
But the entire fight has been mid-screen, and the second Geras has got you mid-screen. That's why I think he's so dangerous, because ultimately it becomes a complete 50-50 of where his grabs are going to come from, and the grabs give him that loopable offense. The Dragon is showing no fear right now. He's got Tekken Master back to the wall. You know, Dragon is one of the, if not the best Cetrion player. He's just playing that kind of like mid-screen footsies game as well. I mean, it's a very common misconception to assume that Cetrion is just keep away. She's definitely not. Definitely a bit of a hybrid, especially in this patch of the game, right? She has those amazing buttons, the whiff punishing, and who better at using it than Dragon, as we see tournament after tournament after tournament. But you can see the forward 2-1 game. It's down 1 grab or down 1 forward 2-1, and because you can now go into temporal advantage on the ground, giving Geras a lot more unbreakable stuff than he had before, it's a nice little change for him. But the grab's going to send full screen. Dragon not interested playing full screen. Now, this is still infinite ward with Geras. This is still a variation that can trade. Oh, okay, the knowledge.
Immediate knowledge there.
Flawless block, get off. Oh,
get
wow! Back. That must have been like the absolute tip of the fatal blow, but Tekken Master is going to pull her right back in. Going to take the life lead. Dragon, of course, doesn't have his fatal blow to return the favor anymore. Use this to secure round 1.
Oh, the dash in forward too. Dragon, he's so worried about those grabs now. Every single time he's worried about it. And that's why the forward 2 works so well. Especially now he can convert off it way easier. Nice, good grab. In return now, sending him full screen once again. Oh, the boldness of Tekken Master. That was like max range.
And that's one of the reasons why Tekken Master is so scary, right? Who else would have did the wake-up launcher from like 3/4 of the screen away? Tekken Master, because he knows it's the right thing to do. Oh, that absolute confidence is absolutely required.
How many, unfortunate for Dragon, escape failed almost every single time. And, oh, trying to interrupt it. Hit by the gauntlet now and finally a throw escape.
The fact that it's either been a successful tech or an escape failed means that it's a combination of Dragon's throw tech game being incredible and Tekken Master really doing a good job mixing up and just making his direction of throws so unpredictable.
However, we're in danger territory now. One more clean confirm and Dragon on the verge of taking this game. This has been such a long one. Down 2. And yeah. He still needs to try and get it. Whips the standing 1. Almost risks everything on that actually to begin with. Ah, and a good chase, but Dragon. Natural barrier, such a good defensive special, man.
I love the way that Dragon opted to play the last kind of 20 seconds of that life bar, right? He had a healthy lead, but would take every hit and would use the real estate he's pretty much built to move a little bit back, kind of play a little bit distance, playing it like 1 hit at a time. Because the last thing you want to do against Geras is stay point blank where he's going to have the opportunity to go for flawless blocks to get those big hit confirmed, especially Infinite Warden when he's got that kind of damage loaded. Dragon played that so well. I can't believe that was just 1 game. That was a long game 1.
I think that's just naturally how this matchup will go, right? They're going to try and take it
especially between these players.
Hit at a time. And Geras is going to build his game plan so heavily on those grabs. And now finally Dragon's starting to get a lot of throw escapes. And you can see the instant momentum shift once Tekken Master's not able to loop the grabs all the time. But no crushing blows here. That was changed.
But it's still good, man. 145 damage,
Worth mentioning.
guaranteed pressure.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning for those wondering, like that used to be counter hit, but now you have to whiff a couple of them in a row, and then the next one, which still works.
Although wake-up fatal blow gets scouted out by Dragon, has the life lead, no reason to walk into that, and he's going to spend both bars. You know that Tekken Master has no defense bar, drops the combo, but does not matter. He's going to be able to seal it anyway. Tekken Master goes down another round.
I mean, a brave decision from Tekken Master to try and fatal blow there in the first place. It definitely wouldn't have given him the life lead. I think he just goes, hey, I'm still confident I can take this round, and that gives me the best opportunity to try and get back on
Well, it's
there.
not necessarily a question of will it give you the lead, it's will it give you a chance to win the game. And with the Geras damage, fatal blow into 1 body splash, into 1 successful whiff punish, I can see it happening.
But you can really see Dragon's just level of comfort. This was seen for the longest time to be a bad matchup for Cetrion. The Dragon is just so good at it that you would never have guessed.
This is definitely a case of Dragon just being just ridiculous at the matchup. He knows everything about how to play this, especially in tournament setting. Nice combo though from Tekken Master, good 300 damage.
And another confirm, giving him so much time there to build up some more of that offensive bar. He's going for more. Takes down 1, very respectful from Dragon. Knows he has to respect afterwards. Oh, the whip!
That's probably the life bar. This is definitely doing enough damage, doesn't have to spend the second one. Provided he doesn't drop it. No, he does not. Tekken Master be going into the better spikes early, puts a round on the board. And this is what we were expecting to see, right? We have to remember, there was such a close set the last time we saw them play in tournament. And it's for this reason, right? They know the pace, they don't mind playing it, slowing it down. Both players have an insane throw game. Oh no, an unfortunate drop from Tekken Master.
I actually kind of wonder why Tekken Master did the standing 1. I assume it was trying to maximize as much height as possible for that combo to work, but unfortunately dropping it, losing not only damage, but the positioning. He's even dragging the full screen to work with, but the punish.
He's going to take it right back. The chop. Ooh, okay, Tekken Master trying to get cute here. I like this adjustment, right? Tekken Master hasn't been doing this kind of gauntlet shenanigans before, but now obviously Dragon has kind of got into a flow. He's blocking a set amount of strings. Now he's going to add this next layer of his offense to try and catch Dragon out.
Now a knockdown. Fatal blow is still in play and becomes a lot more delicious looking now. He's got the less health off that.
Well, this is definitely kill territory if Dragon can get hit.
Uh-oh!
We're looking standing strings, we're looking any guys to Tekken Master cannot afford to get clipped.
If he gets stunned, it's over. Tekken Master has to be so careful, but fatal blow of his own.
Oh,
my god, the trade! That
You know
was so
Dragon was
close.
looking to confirm that, 1000%.
And Dragon, he's showing so much respect, but I don't even know what happened. Tekken Master trying to stagger the standing too, and Dragon just being wise to it immediately. That was a lot of foresight there from Dragon, but that's what makes him a top 2 player. His decision making is off the charts, especially in the top 8 zone.
Now, unfortunately, Tekken Master down 2 games here. That was one of those, like, unfortunate kind of make or break moments where it's like, after what is a bit of a grind of a match and you're both down to like 10%, if Tekken Master won the round, it's tied up. And he's obviously got the extra games kind of, you know, breathe, relax. But now it's 2 games down. That is an unfortunate situation to be in. But Dragon sitting pretty now, but Tekken Master fighting back. But the wake-up buttons from Dragon will come through and counter hit, no less. So the read was correct, spends both bars, cashing out on damage, and gets the advantage.
Especially when he has the corner pressure too. Interruption on the 1-1, but way too high to confirm. No anti-air attempt from Dragon. All right, that's going to reposition. Good stuff there for Tekken Master. Whoa.
Now you notice that Tekken Master is almost completely ignoring the 1-1-1 string now, because Dragon, he had the matchup knowledge. He knew how to punish it. He showed that once, and that was enough for Tekken Master to go, okay, right, I'm not using that anymore.
Absolutely. All right, now. Position. Watch out.
Oh, he had it ready.
Why the sand trap is still... The crushing blow is totally practical. It was changed, but, I mean, it's just useful in different ways.
As like I said, right, they toned down some of the quote-unquote cheapness of the kind of like, you know, punishing any projectile, catching buttons from a distance, you know, just catching buttons, doing it as a counter poke. It can still be used, absolutely. It just takes a little bit more thought beforehand, that's all. It definitely still works.
And that counter poke game from Tekken Master has been working out so well. Even if you're not doing much damage, you're getting the breakaway out. And that's what matters. Breakaway when you're Geras, I mean, it's just going to be a playground, really. So much options to just do what you want. Another forward two. I mean, it's a hard mix-up game. Grab or forward two. And Geras plays it so well. And, oh, he was looking for it again. You know he's looking for that mix-up all the time. But Dragon. I think he's content sitting there blocking and then trying to react when a grab happens. That's why you get so many escape fails. Because there's no crushing blow grab to worry about. You can try and tech every time if you have the reaction.
Oh, okay. Dragon beginning to stick out the buttons that can't be punished by the reversal. The Tekken Master does not get phased. And that's not going to be breakaway at all. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do so much damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my. That is yes. That's definitely Geras damage.
Tekken Master, though, he throws up. Just waiting for something.
Yes!
Maybe not, maybe not.
Tekken Master finds that preemptive poke, knowing that Dragon wants to come in and find that confirm. Just sticks out the down one, going to do enough damage, and Tekken Master gets himself back in the set. Are we going to see shades of what we saw just before, where we have to remember, Video Games Yo versus Foxy, Video Games went up 2 games, Foxy returned the favor, tied it up at 2, and then went up a round. But Video Games Yo was still able to win. Is Tekken Master doing the same thing now?
I mean,
He was down 2 games, he won a game.
Whenever we've been seeing Tekken Master fight Dragon in the past, and he's just getting better and better at the matchup, it seems. He plays this matchup in particular so well, which is crazy to me, because, you know, to get this level of Cetrion experience, you kind of have to play Dragon. No one plays Cetrion quite like he does, and the fact that Tekken Master just makes it look so comfortable, and he's already not counter-poaching the same way, because the layers of
Tekken Master finally finds the chance to charge the gauntlet. We've seen how scary Geras can be when he has that charge and when he doesn't. He's scary without
Oh
it.
my god!
This is gonna hurt.
28%
This is gonna hurt so bad.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Oh god! It's not over 55%. Thank you very much, Charge. Oh, that's so good.
I mean, Dragon had health like 5 seconds ago.
He did indeed. Oh, another at the Evan. The forward 3. Didn't want to overcommit. Just
I wonder if he was expecting Dragon to go for the breakaway there. Didn't want to commit to the better spikes.
I mean, from this range,
Punish!
a chop, Tekken Master, and because he got the...
Yeah,
there's a bit of
you
a
head
head
that.
shake.
You
Yeah,
heard that, and you saw the head shake.
The
That was an
crushing
unfortunate
blow, unfortunately, was wasted there. Bad news, but
2,
you know what?
5.
He's got the charge gauntlet anyway. Getting it super early on is a nice investment. It's going to do good things for him in the first place. And throwing him out. Wake up.
Look at the confidence, Tekken Master. He's just looking so much more defined in his offense.
I'm also looking at the fact that Dragon, a lot of his wake-up options are being stuffed, leaving him without defensive bar pretty regularly. Against Geras, especially now he's got the charge. Bad news. Oh, get out.
It's very difficult to anti the body splash from that range. You know, kudos to Dragon for still having the timing. And there's a confirm, the jump kick is good. No breakaway for Tekken Master. This is all good damage.
Let's not forget, Dragon just needs one more game to close things out, so he puts himself on match point here. It's a great situation. Another low profile. I love it. I love the change of buttons here from Dragon.
Oh no! Miss again, Dragon. Trying to go in for the move, but the guys just didn't connect, unfortunately. Oh, there's a punish, but no commitment from Dragon.
Good throw escape, though.
Oh,
not
this
time.
is 1000% still around that Tekken Master can win. If he uses this offense properly, he's going to get a lot of advantage. The wake-up jump kick, the Dragon special. Wake-up jump kick on a read of a throw? Absolutely, especially when she can convert, and Dragon is on match point now.
He had the luxury of a breakaway just in case it didn't work out. You know, so he had like a safety net. He could afford to go for something quite bold, down 1 into forward 2, because he's been going for so many mid-screen grabs. The forward 2 is very scary with punish to the Dragon. He's going to confirm that. Knocked down. We have to ask, what is the positioning of this? And wow, first time we see a boulder and it misses. That's unfortunate, but doesn't matter. He's going to get another whiff punish, and the damage from Tekken Master is starting to matter less and less. He's not having a chance to open him up. The read of grab or forward 2 has just been on point for Dragon, and another clip. No meter to convert here, but at this point it doesn't matter.
Well, this game was looking all Tekken Master, but Dragon has just completely put a stop to that. Fatal Blow is good for Tekken. Can he find the hit? There's the grab. I think Dragon more prone to blocking now, not even an attempt on the tech. He does not want to press a button by accident. He got opened up by that Fatal Blow, the big damage that follows.
Dragon is so content just sitting there blocking and trying to react to a grab. And oh no!
Ouch! Okay, the breakaway is going to have to come now. This is his last chance as Tekken Master. Oh dear, one more hit will do it.
This is a danger territory. This is definitely Dragon's to win. No anti-air attempt. Oh god! The body splash, but again, rock solid defense. Dragon, he'll take grabs all day. Frames, and again, so much respect. And he's reacting every time.
I wonder if Dragon just wants to defend for the 10 seconds. The time is going down.
Hang on, he's got Fatal Blow still, and Fatal Blow will freeze the clock. Oh no!
No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive.
Oh my god, the driest of timeouts. The most dry timeout I think we've ever seen. I mean, we talked about breakout tournaments, and this even already has been Video Games Yo's breakout performance. Like,
But he's not done.
Absolutely established himself as a top, highest level.
I mean, if he wins this tournament, he's going to add Dragon, Rewind, and Sonic Fox to his list of conquered opponents.
Can it be done? That's what I'm wondering. Can it be done? Dragon is one hell of an opponent right now, but this is top 4 Celtic Throwdown. Later stages of the tournament. Can he get losers finals? Or is Dragon going to defend his own top 8 presence? Or empty jump to avoid the anti-air. Already being aware and respectful of Dragon's button range.
Big read on the wake-up jump kick. Unfortunately, not close enough to get anything else. He's going to turn it into the command grab. Ooh, again, same thing. Whoop! A forbidden string.
Wake up 2 again. You so rarely see that from Centurion, but Dragon just knew that Video Games was going to jump at that moment. And it was, in fact, the right thing to do. Knocked down now. Dragon having that corner presence. It's very hard to escape the corner against Centurion, and going for those staggered forward 3s. Oh, the jump kick with him.
Consistently, Video Games is making these big decisions in these jump kicks, but they're just not even connecting. Oh, he tries at a max distance punish. Dragon ready for the fatal blow.
I'm going to be honest, I actually do respect that Fatal Blow usage purely because sometimes, you know, the game is starting earlier, you know, trying to get that kind of back and forth momentum. You so rarely expect an immediate Fatal Blow in a top 8 this late.
However, you should if it's Jax.
Yes, you
because
should.
we've all seen the Twitter clips, we've all seen the videos. Hunker Down Jax is the biggest snowball comeback factor character in the game. He hits Fatal Blow, he gets max heat, he gets crushing blows that can delete what is left.
But Dragon's going to be fighting for his life, and that's what his defense is going to be here. There's going to be such aggressive keep away and aggressive zoning because ultimately, look, we've seen what Jax does when he gets up close. You do not want this guy anywhere near you.
There's a teleport. Dragon does not want to be cornered. I respect it. Gets knocked away. He's taking 120 damage at a time. Tries to punish, but a good block on the overhead.
And he's looking for the low profile again. That's very similar to like an Aeron Black. We saw Hayate trying to do that as well. Didn't quite work out, but the thought was always there to low profile some of these Jax buttons.
Oh, punish! No bar to amplify to make that save. Video Games Go is going to pay dearly into a throw. No less Dragon with all the screen behind him. Oh, but he moves in. Gets a grab.
Fatal Blow's in play again. Dragon, he's going to be very reserved on his buttons here. And he's looking for Fatal Blow, but he's hesitating by a split second. He's getting clipped for it. Dragon's trying to fight him away. Oh, the cheeky low!
Oh! That block on the overhead from Dragon. That block on the overhead, he was like, you're not going to do it 3 times in a row. that is a legit mix-up. You know, going for the forward 2, which is the advancing punch, has an overhead option, has a low option. Overhead version is safe, the low is not. So normally Jax players don't go for it, but Video Games Yo has consistently said, no, I'm going to enforce the threat of it. I'm going to keep you scared. You know, I want to make you really uncomfortable in defense. But Dragon, still, the composure. We've talked about it, all top 8. Not going to fall for it 3 times.
Really want to bring attention to Video Games just wave dashing again. Like, this movement is so crisp. However, you do kind of run the risk of just walking into those slices if you're consistently trying to wave dash. The buttons and the speed. Just because Jax is close range doesn't mean he's guaranteed to get something for free. And another stagger. Dragon keeping it so effective as rushdown. It's got to be a nightmare to deal with. The moment you get point blank, his pressure game is still excellent. His neutral is strong. Like, it's never truly your turn. Counter hit!
That was unfortunate for Video Games Yo. And that's be a throw. That's going to seal the life bar. Dragon gets another one.
So now in this situation, it's kind of hard to figure out what you're supposed to do. You know, Video Games plays Jax and he plays Shao Kahn. They are his 2 tournament characters. But I do think he seems to have a pretty consistent problem with hardcore keep away. Oh, the duck on the down 2 was so clean.
There's no defensive bar either. This is all guaranteed damage. That's 1 bar, just under 400. But it's not about the damage output even with Cetron. It's the fact that it's then full screen and Jax having to work his way in all over again. Oh my goodness, that conversion. Dragon, not letting anything go without getting as much damage squeezed out as he can.
But it's definitely Dragon's game by the looks of things. Hasn't got a lot of work left, and unfortunately for Jax, even if a fatal blow were to land here, he hasn't got any heat.
All right.
Oh my!
Now, I mean,
No.
you were saying?
I'm still standing true. This is still, even if he gets a crushing blow after this, it's still not going to be enough to kill. We'll see.
No. But he will still have the heat. If he gets the command grab, he'll keep it.
Oh,
Dragon called out! Dragon called out the command grab! He just crouched it! Look at Video Games, look at the smirk on his face. He's like, okay. You knew.
You win.
You knew it was coming. But I mean, I understand why, right? The command grab, if you do the command grab crushing blow, I believe he keeps the heat after it. It's only the crushing blows that require max heat that he loses heat. So if you go fatal blow, and then the command grab crushing blow, you then will still have max heat for the forward throw or you know, the grab ender crushing blow. Does he go out with Shao Kahn? Is he going to bet it all?
Oh, he's going with the
yes,
boy.
he does.
He's betting his tournament life on the character that put his name on the map. But this is actually one of, I think, the tournament problems that Video Game Show actually has, is that there are some characters that feel like actually a personal counterpick to him. And his tournament team in Jax and Shao Kahn,
They both lose to the same characters.
yeah, they lose to very similar characters, or at least have a hard time. And that immediate hammer judo trip.
Well, I don't want to speak too soon. He does get the Dark Priest activated. I actually wonder if he could have shoulder charged that. That would have been great with the green hammer.
Dragon's not afraid to fight back. He knows that he's looking for the annihilation, right? So if you can just try and push him away. Now that back four, that's sweet. Such a good option, actually. Advancing, it's like only -2. Very good button.
Oh, every air-to-air Dragon is just one step ahead all the time. No! For a very rare footage of Video Games, not being able to get anything off of that advancing forward too. Unfortunately, it's going to lose a lot of health for a Dragon. Looking unfazed by this character switch.
He's having a hard time right now where, just simply put, every time he's making a hard read, like a grab or something, Dragon's just having the right read every time. And he has the same problem when you watch him fight someone like a Foxy, for example, who just goes for a lot of grabs. Dragon is seemingly very, 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 very difficult to grab in a competitive setting anyway, but that's going to be match point. Dragon just needs this round, and he's going to get that losers finals, the rematch against Sonic Fox. Oh! He's looking for it again. But up Wrath Hammer, he's using it so rarely.
I think Dragon tried to backdash it, but a little bit too late. He has the matchup knowledge.
Oh my god,
okay.
Raw. And now the hard stuff. Does he go for the mid? Oh, the range.
He has the advantage, but turns it into something unsafe. And Dragon not only going to get himself out the corner, but corner Video Games in the process. Okay, I wonder if that was a flawless attempt.
He's giving him another chance. He's fishing for the mid, and Dragon once more content, just reacting to the block, reacting to the grab, if that's what he chooses to do. Restand now, pressure. Video Games also makes a hard read, but I fear he got jailed. And we only just built the bar. Dragon was frames off not having the combo there.
Yeah, that was a big decision. Opted not to break away because he wanted the wake-up options.
He has to make something happen. He has to go for a bold decision right now. These pokes won't cut it. Oh no! He bets it on the fatal blow, but it's so telegraphed. Another day in the office for Dragon. Unfortunately, like the biased UK man I am, Video Game Show is out of this tournament. Want both the chance to have the upness on games against each other in tournament, but both these guys want revenge in grand finals.
It's all about that upness, dude.
You can't get
more
enough of that.
upness on your opponent in these sets.
Upness.
The more upness you have, the more chance you have to win. But of course, only one of them can go through, and it's going to be a run back either way. Now, the question is, how is this one going to go? Because this is the Devourer. Look at it.
Oh, God. This is a family stream, for God's sake.
I mean, it definitely is.
are not welcome in your temple.
Oh, she's dripping.
Those rules are
I mean, she's gooey. Not anymore. There we go, look.
Like a crab.
Round
Anyway,
one.
losers finals here. Going Throwdown. Devourer. I mean, this is a matchup. These guys have gone back and forth many, many, many times in tournament. Not in this matchup, though. And it's the range.
I actually don't think I've ever seen Devourer versus Cetrion like a single time in this game.
I can imagine she can fight Devourer and vice versa. Look at the way things go, right? Devourer doesn't have the slowest buttons in the world now, thanks to the patch a little bit. They are a little bit more viable than they were. But I'm looking at the range. Dragon is bullying people all tournament by keeping them at a range that Cetrion kind of commands. But Devourer can get in even more so than that, than most characters can. So we'll see. And still have the fast highs, the interruption, the knowledge.
Oh. Still comboed from that. Wow, into the overhead. Sonic Fox keeping it nice and quick and easy. First life bar going his way. And again, this is that Sonic Fox almost like smothering style of Buzzed, right? It's just about getting in and just not constantly rushing down, but it's like giving you moments where it looks like you can press, looks like you can move, and then a bug comes out, or he does like a poke, and then it's his turn again. So it's such a good way of just keeping his offense going without just constantly rushing down.
Well, the thing is, Sonic Fox, before this game came out, he really wanted to use Devourer. He wanted to be a very, very mix-up heavy set play style character because that's just what he relishes, it's what he enjoys. Thanks to the version of the game we're now on, where Devourer has so much more options to do that. He's right at home. He's playing MK11 the way he always wanted to. And just look at the mix. However, counter hit's going to come through and is a launch for Dragon, fighting back. Now he's doing a fantastic job, but can he finish it?
Raw's blocking every projectile on his way in. Dragon getting opened up by numerous overheads. Every overhead is fully unsafe on block as well. Sonic Fox is just calling it out.
I mean, you're worried about so many buttons. The overhead is just one of many things you're worried about.
That could have been it.
All right.
There is the confirm. I was going to say Dragon, one of the best in the business at those simple string hit confirms. Not as easy as it looks if you're just looking for those quick strings, especially off the 1-1, but a bit easier off the forward 2. Dragon will be taking the life bar. Unfortunately, he has to use his fatal blow to do it, but you know it's worth it. When you're that low in health and you're almost losing the game, like, absolutely spend it.
Also means you're going into the next round with all of your offensive bar. So when
And
you
the
then
distance.
go full screen, there you go, natural barrier. It just helps the zoning a lot more. If he'd spent bar and say fatal blow, he'd be in this round with less means to keep Fox away. So good choice. And now Dragon straight back in this anti-air, but no, it drops!
Oh no! And there it is, the crushing blow is spent. Wake up punish. Here's Dragon. Isn't really able to keep Sonic Fox away, right? It's a combination of Devourer's amazing jumping range, that jumping front punch, but it's also the fact that Sonic Fox is flawless blocking every projectile, so it's just not really working out. This is the range that is forced to be played. And again, another overhead, but the offense continues. 2 back-to-back. Ow! What a crouch!
But breakaway, the only resource that Sonic Fox had left. And now Dragon, oh, he jumps in the air, and the interruption from Sonic Fox. He was ready for the call and the grab. Game number 1 with the brutality to finish off. Oh my goodness. Ugh.
This one rests your death.
That was game number 1.
Win.
And Sonic Fox played it well. I feel like the real glaring thing here is the sheer amount of overheads that Sonic Fox is landing. You know, I cannot stress enough, and oh, look at that grim new brutality pose. I mean, what's she even doing? How is that comfortable for anyone?
I don't know. I don't ask such questions about Devourer.
But the real thing is the overheads, right? Every single overhead, you know, the forward 4, which is, you know, the overpositor's overhead, every one of those is real unsafe on block. The only exception is if you've got the bug, getting out the little setup bugs, the ones that follow you on the ground. You can throw overheads alongside that, and if they try and punish, obviously you get hit by another bug. But we're seeing a lot of just raw overheads working like here. Exactly, that one would have been safe, and it was converted from.
Oh, that's so good.
Disgusting.
And the grab, almost guaranteed even more. Dragon lost half his life in the blink of an eye thanks to the setup, and this is why Buzz is so good. My mind's 100% changed. Yeah, Fox, he's definitely turning a lot of heads this time.
I feel like we're definitely going to see a lot more Buzzed players in Combat League now. There's going to be a distinct climb in Buzzed players.
Buzz Devora was always my calling. I just saw characters.
I mean, this is an inspirational performance.
Oh, yeah.
The same reason I expect to see a lot of Shao Kahn, thanks to Video Games Yo, right? This is how it happens. It takes one player with a unique look on the character to show their findings and their tech work in a competitive setting, and that's what we're seeing right now. Big punish attempt, but no, Dragon actually recovered in time. That's a surprise.
And now those grabs, I mean, even if we don't get the crushing blow in this variation, Devora doesn't really need it. She can still get the positioning afterwards, and the amount of highs that she can jail off, especially if you get caught by those over positives, it's just, the mix never ends. Speaking of mix, here we go.
Oh, tries to convert.
Looking for the pickup on the down one there, but matter not, as Sonic Fox still has the round in the first place, and the flawless block punish!
Optimal stuff. Setup time. This is dangerous for Dragon. He has no defensive bar. Good block on the low. That is a safe string. Only interruption. Sonic Fox puts a second game on the board, and that is a 2-0 lead now. This Buzz looking so... I mean, it's terrifying. There's no other word for it. This is a scary-looking character in the hands of someone this knowledgeable.
I mean, he's been working hard. Fox has been working hard on this character since the patch, and he's been grinding, and he's a true believer in it. And we can see why. This is a matchup we haven't seen competitively, these two characters, let alone Fox versus Dragon using them. And it's going so well for him right now. I just feel like Dragon, he's doing his best to fight back, but ultimately, the moment the mix is there, he's just getting overwhelmed, as is the entire design of this variation. And as the safety, yeah, I mean, he's just managing his bar. I mean,
That's
very rarely is Fox taking a risk. This was originally seen to be such an unsafe variation, but he's making sure his bases are covered all the time. The exception of this, which obviously he just got the enforcement.
Finally, we see Dragon gets the block on the overhead this time, but the lower health he has, you can see Sonic Fox really wanting to just like get him down with those individual hits by themselves.
A game changer too has been Dragon's inability to go up and do the projectiles, because Fox has interrupted it every single time. Such a piece of matchup knowledge that he isn't afraid. The decision making here is insanely good, but the fatal blow from out of nowhere. Fox getting caught by that one, caught slipping.
You notice that Dragon only really does that as well when it's going to kill as well. You know, there's no point doing it outside of, is it going to finish the round or not? Because if it blocks and doesn't work, you at least have it moving forward. But if it hits and then you lose the round, obviously it's gone. The Dragon really calculated that. Big wake up, okay. Oh, the walk back into the sweep off the plus frame. Sonic Fox, knowing Dragon's going to press. Cetron, another one of those characters doesn't have the fastest button, so that kind of play is going to work a lot better than other characters. Ooh.
Oh,
there it is.
Footsies. Dragon, I think he's been really struggling to find those effective ranges. I mean, there might be some of an element of just inexperience, right? Even if these guys, I've no doubt they've played online and grinded, and even, locally. However, that said, you're never going to be truly comfortable against someone, I will say, new as this version of Devora when it's not been out for very long as the patch.
I mean, Sonic Fox's like general setups and ideas have been there for a while, but like it's the increased buttons, right? The faster buttons, all of that stuff that helps out with Dragon. Managing to get a game now. This is what he needs. Again, how many times have we seen this today? A 2-0 lead and then an immediate return.
That's why 3 out of 5 in the top 8 is the way it is. It just gives players that have been able to reach the elite ranks of a tournament just that breathing space, the adaptability, giving us games that are just so much better. So we're going to see if that's going to be a 2-2 or whether it's just going to be one of those games that Dragon will go, yeah, I got one, but ultimately Fox is going to take it anyway. We'll see.
Oh, there's a big confirm. We haven't seen much of this. Fox has been using the majority of his offensive bar on other things. We haven't really seen the ability for him to go for the puddle.
I feel like he tried to anti-cross up down forward too, but he didn't quite get it. We haven't really seen that come out at all. Like, it is such a threat. We can't even, that's actually one of the things. We don't really see a lot of jumping against Devora. The reason for that is because every player that is fighting this character knows
oh my god,
is so strong. Jumping is suicide. Before we've even established the set, no one's jumping. It's a huge risk.
Look at this Dragon's health has just been completely depleted. Just constant harassment due to chip damage or individual hits with Dragon. Finding the vines. Oh, tries to go for it, but a big crouch. Okay, so this is a time that Dragon is using a Fatal Blow when it's not going to kill, but it is going to put Sonic Fox down to like projectile territory. Devora doesn't have the biggest threat full screen. This is a good situation for Dragon. He can keep him here.
Oh, he hesitated. But the low! Wait a second, that was such a good choice on the Fatal Blow. And it's like you said, the one time it's not going to kill, he uses it purely because he wants to have that one chance to win. And full screen, it was in his favor all day. And now full screen once more.
Every throw is going to keep that going. And the flawless blocks.
Oh my goodness, that was clean. So good, that anti-air.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, that's there since day one. That string whipping the way it does. Fox expecting Dragon to maybe just get hit by the final hit, potentially, though. Hang on a minute. All right, grabs. A little bit of damage, but plenty more work left to do. A knockdown's going to help him, though. It's a flawless block, but still quite good punish on the forward one.
I wonder if that was a range thing or if he was just a bit late. Because we didn't get the punish before. Oh,
Speaking of which, yep.
There's another punish. Fox has that fatal blow.
Oh, he bet the entire game on that wake-up buttons. No damage to make it count, though. One clean opening, one clean string is going to be enough. Another overhead. They are death on block, but Fox not
They're
afraid.
adding up. They are adding up.
And now he's in fatal blow territory. Oh, look at the respect.
Oh, that's it. That's it. The hit confirm on the fatal blow is good, and Sonic Fox is going to bring himself to match point after this, as this will do more than enough damage to get that round back. Now there is no fatal blow on deck for either player now, but this is make or break. This is move through the grand final to Sonic Fox, or it's tie things up.
Unless we see a teleport, it's going to be a nightmare scenario for Dragon. He does not have the real estate to work with anymore. His back's to the wall. That's where Devora wants you to be. Fox, he's able to mix now. He's going to amplify for more.
Oh dear.
Lets the bugs do the talking. And he's going to stagger. The instruction from Dragon, but he didn't fully believe in the string. Could have got more, but he's going to confirm anyway. Okay, this was exactly what he needs.
Now the tides have changed. So Fox, a big jump kick out of the corner, turns into the setup. And the wait. Oh, that bug is behind. This is optimal setup. Look at the loop stuff, and the second Dragon tries to press. He's getting stabbed.
And those ovipositors, double-digit plus frames on hit. He's going to confirm it again. No breakaway for Dragon. And the final hit's what Fox needs to take the losers finals. He has a shot of revenge against Rewind. And another demonstration as to why this Devora is such an animal.